Wait a minute.
Well,
are you going to put it?
Mute yourself, please. Okay, I think we are live, everyone. So let me close the... Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Hopefully you are doing well. This is a back-to-back day. Yesterday we did $19,000 to $16,000 live with you guys, trading stocks and options. This market is very generous right now. So now we are looking at about $10,000 to $12,000 profit. We'll stay with you about 45 minutes. We were live this morning with our community, took the downside on Netflix and the SPY. We are looking very attentively right now at the 29,000 Dow Jones and the 334 SPY. If we stay below the 334 SPY, we have a chance of 328 SPY, and that would be a big drop. Also, I'm looking at Netflix here. If we break this 380 area, we have a 377, 370 target. So let's go deep. We are going into charts. We'll stay with you about 40, 45 minutes. We are going to try to do those live streams more often, more regularly with different topics, mostly stocks and options. That's what we do best. But also we will do real estate and entrepreneurship, because not only have I started trading in hedge funds and prop firms when I was 22 years old and I'm 48, but I'm also an entrepreneur. I want to speak to you about real estate, market cycles, tax efficiency, and asset protection. So let's go deep. I'm going to share my screen right now so you can see the screen. Fred will come on, give us an idea of the stream. It will post also. So a couple of things. We are going to show you all the accounts, same as yesterday. No fiddling there. We're going to show you everything. So here we go. So here, there's a little delay. Remember, when our mastery are in our live group here, our mastery are into. So we're making about $14,000 right now. $14,000 for today after the $19,000 from yesterday. So it's pretty cool. So I want to show you how it's being done, right, people? You know, how you can think differently and apply differently in your trading, okay? The link to share with everybody on social media is going to be this one. Fred, please share with everybody. We'll post it on social media. Our guys are waiting for it, so I'm going to start doing that. And I have to keep an eye on my positions. I'll show you what I have. I have some Netflix. I have a bunch of everything, so I'll go over some of the position before the weekend. It's pretty cool. We are live now. 14K. Come and be with us 40 minutes or so before the weekend. So the market is cracking the 29,000 Dow Jones right now. This is what I'm looking. So let me show you. I want to have, so a couple of things I'm looking here. So I'm going to take the pen and show you again. This is the power of the tools that we use. Our tools are super powerful. We use them for the institutions and the retail traders for over 17 years now. So for the past few days, let's take one chart. Let's show you the progression of everything that happened. You know, we showed you that yesterday on yesterday's video, but this is what helps me doing the stop of trade. Down arrow on the full pro tool, ping that, lower high, come back, lower high. We try to come back. We reject the resistance day trading zones now. And volume indicator is pressuring for the past 3 days, net seller on the downside. Now, if I put 5-minute chart side by side on the volume indicator, you can see it's turning around with some net sellers coming up here at the end of the afternoon. We are below the 29,000 on the Dow Jones. So long we are below now I gave you yesterday, I don't know if you remember, but you can watch the stream. That's the power of social media here. I gave you a 337 yesterday, 337. The 337 SPY to 337.5 SPY retest, everybody, and it was right on. Now I'm giving you a 334. I am short Netflix. So let me show you again for the people who are coming a little late to the stream. We are about, so there's a delay at about $16,000. So let me show you the aggressive options on the trading account that I have. I have Netflix here, options that I bought at 229, they are 430. They are almost double. So those options are almost double. The 385 put, you know, I have about what, 35, 40 contract, 230, 450. So those are about to double. I have the 395 put expiring next week that are doing fairly well too, but they are only up 10 to 15%. Those I am capitalizing on the velocity of the options that expires today. I have the 395 put for next week that is doing well, and I have a bunch of 385 puts that are doubling right now. So if this is helpful to you guys, for us to come live, give you some trade idea stocks that I do right now with my account. Nobody does that now. I'm up $18,000. So who knows, maybe I'll do better than yesterday. Yeah, we'll see by the end of the stream. We are going to stay together. You are going to observe the tools and how good the tools are. You know, again, I want to point the signals on the tools that helps me. You know, it's community that trades real money, real account with tax efficiency, asset protection, down trend line, down arrow here, ping that, target here, and target here for the rest of the day, target here on NASDAQ, target here on SPY if we crack the 333. And I'm looking at 378 on Netflix and then the 371. Okay, so 378, 371. And I want you to see the full Pro Tool in action. My big winner so far for the day is Netflix, everybody, and UVXY going up, fear factor, volume indicator going down. Everything looks good for that short. So what I'm going to do is, I'm about to break the $19,000 again, guys. So what I'm going to do with you guys is I'm going to move from the long-term options, right? So if we go to the day trading account, I'm going to go from the options that expires today, right? Not this SPY, this Netflix here. And those that are almost doubles, what I'm going to do is got out of them because they expire this afternoon and move to longer duration because I'm doing very, very well now. The account is up $20,000. So essentially, I'm doing better than yesterday. So there was some skeptic here that don't know us, that have never heard about what we do. But right now, this account is up live with you 21,000. So we went from 14,000, 12,000 on social media, Instagram, to 21,000. So, you know, few people do that live. Few people are doing. We were with our master this morning trading group, and it's really helpful. So watch the tools in actions. Those are the stuff that allows me to do trades like this. Here are the full Pro Tool. Enjoy them. I'll go quiet. And Fred, anything you want to add as well? I want to show you also the double cloud tool, which are the tools for our retail guys. Here, SPY See, continue dropping on the cloud. We have two clouds, and it's going to the bottom of the cloud towards that 330 and 328 on SPY. And here we have a potential 3,325 coming or lower on SPX. So let's watch here. Also, the one thing that I like, I'm going to take those two out because I have another 3 graph open somewhere. Here you go. I want to show you here the IWM. I'm looking for 165 IWM touch. And I'm going to start taking some of those profit from the short-term option on Netflix and move to the long-term option so that I don't give back that money, guys. And that's it. But this is looking good, guys. This is looking very good. We're close to 20,000. But I'm going to move some of the Netflix options. So I'm going to clear the charts again, try to make it a little more clear. First target on Netflix is right there, 78, then 70. Okay, so 78, 70.
I think we're headed down to the ATR. VI is getting kind of weaker. It's on the downside right now. It's making a little move, and I'm starting to see.
Coming to those first bubbles, here it is. The entire market is deteriorating. You have net sellers, you have UVXY, which is the fear factor going up here. So this is going to help you. Okay. So as we are going to go down one more time, so the low on Netflix has been 79. I'm looking for 77. As soon as that 77 touch goes, I have to get out of the options that expires today, move to longer duration, right? And I'll show you also some of the position I have on silver long. The silver is up to 1741 high today. I have some Netflix short, Baba short, Apple short, and I started yesterday. It is a continuation to the same themes that I've done yesterday, guys. It's helpful, and let's see. Let's see. We are retesting. I would look, if I were you guys, at the SPX very closely. I'm going to move those charts. SPX, so watch the SPX 3325. If we crack it, 3325, it's going to be critical for the market. Okay, so I'm going to move the double cloud tools here. And I'll put it on. And I lost the full Pro Tool. Let me also give you the things, but it's doing well so far. I just don't want to keep too much the short duration on Netflix on those that I doubled, those options that I doubled, because eventually those will squeeze back. Okay, so at 379 on Netflix right now, guys. So what I want is, as we approach the 78, bam, I'm going out of the options that expires today, by duration 7 days out or 20 days out on the way down. And that's it. As a matter of fact, I'm going. Do you have any support that I am looking at?
Yeah, I'm looking at the weekly, the 3334 on the ES.
Look at the Dow Jones too, guys.
Right.
9,000.
Dow Jones had retraced back up, and before it was down 300. It's only down 250 now. So I'd be a little careful.
Okay.
Can I end the shorts?
So guys, I have sold a little bit of my Netflix position that expired today for 510. It's almost a double. I still have some remaining, but what I'm doing is moving money to the to the options that expires next week. So I have plenty of time to readjust. Before I leave, I'll tell you, we're going to stay about 30, 40 minutes, everybody. We're going to try to do those more often, but we need your support with likes, comments. If that's helpful, you know, we're giving you trade ideas live. People are paying for that in our mastery mentorship program, you know, from this morning. Of course, you get that couple of hours later, but still good ideas there that are good, like the Netflix that I am short on. Okay, so let's see. So what I'm trying to do now on Netflix is move from shorter duration to longer duration, guys. This is what I'm doing right now, okay? So that I understand. So the account is up still $20,000 for the day. So I have to be careful because those short duration options are very sensitive. I like to look at my phone sometimes when I have big positions everywhere. I look at my TOS account quickly, and I look like quickly, like how many positions do I have on what strike. Usually I don't like to do more than 1 or 2 strikes because it keeps me super focused. So I still have 31 contract that expires. Yeah, I still have 31 contract that expire today. So I have to be careful of that. You know, even though they double, you don't want to leave that and give that money back. You know, because that's a lot of money. You want to be able to rebuild properly. The Dow Jones, watch the Dow Jones very carefully now. We're at 28,970. Very, very carefully, everybody. Okay. What do you see in the pressure? Still a lot of pressure on the downside? Yeah.
Oh, tremendous amount, but this could change as it did this morning. I am seeing the VI starting to turn up just a little bit. It's one of our indicators that is ours. I can't say it any more different than that.
The VI is going, but it's still below the resistance here. So
Right.
2 lines.
Also look at the VIX and the UVXY marks. You have the retracing. So they're both kind of like in same kind of direction.
Here's what you do when you trade $20,000 profit. You take a tea, you
drink something.
Control. I'm trying to pair my options that expires today, guys. And slowly but surely, I'm getting out of the one that expires today, and I'm moving to the 395 put that expire next week on Netflix. Oh, I don't like this one. So we'll do this one. And I'm reducing my delta also exposure by doing that. So it's very good. You know, I am reducing delta exposure. And, you know, those are the stuff, guys, that can help change your life, you know. Making $31,000 now to $40,000 in 2 days. People work for that type of money, you know. My fiance works for that type of money. You know, she's a nurse, you know. People work, they go at work and they work for that money. So there's never been a better time to be a trader. I see if I can improve my P&L, but look, we went from $12,000 on social media to 20,000. So we have already improved the position by almost $6,000 to $7,000 right now live, you know. So, you know, very few people do it live. Very few people do that type of profit. Very few people will call the shot like we did this morning in our live mastery group and tool. So we just want to make sure that you guys are engaged on the stuff that we do for entrepreneurs, stock market, options market, because we do it, you know. And that's a big problem because on YouTube, there's a lot of kids doing videos on a lot of companies, but you never see them trading live. They'll never come and put their neck on social media. They'll never come on live on a YouTube. And this is where you can, you know, crop and start discerning really professional people, because everybody is smart when they buy pullback on a market, on a bull market at the top of a cycle. But when those markets start cracking down, those guys are completely lost. You know, it's also a deja vu, like we in 1997 were chasing the internet stocks. Those guys chase the market on the pullback. You know, they have no clue of market cycles. They have no clue how this stuff works, really works. And like many, when all is said and done, they'll wonder, wow, I thought I knew everything, but in fact, I knew nothing. So we want to try to help you guys, you know, trade better, invest better, think about your wealth better with tax efficiency, asset protection. You know, I have 5 kids. The stuff I share to my kids, we want to share it to you on social media, you know, give back a little bit after 17 years helping institutions and the retail traders. We will help you. We will have programs. We will have streams like nobody, like you've never seen the stuff before, because nobody will go live, do the swing trading, the day trading the way we are doing it right now. The P&L is improving slightly, another 500 are up. I am lowering the delta exposure. So I had 10,000 delta exposure. I have 7,000 delta exposure on the downside. So let me show you. So if you look at the top, the account that makes $20,000 right now, I have 7,000 negative 7,412 delta. When I came here, I had 11,000 delta. So it's a lot of delta short. So I am switching from the short duration to the long duration. Short duration, longer duration, so that you reduce the risk. By the time I go for the weekend, I might have 500 and 1,000 delta short. That's it. And keep some cash so that intranight Sunday, I can offset the stuff with futures, ES or whatever. Okay? So this is going to be cool. The title of this was $11,000 day trading case live study, where we just made an extra 10. Yeah, since we have been together, and it's not the end. It might be even the beginning, because if Netflix breaks the 77 right now, Netflix is on its way to 72, 70, and that could be a very, very nice end of the day here. Fred will upgrade us and update us on pressure. Our tools here, see, we have net sellers, net buyers. The net sellers right there are in control, keeps on going down. UVXY keeps on going up. I don't see why the market will turn around until we at least test the 3,325. Market is going down, people. That's it. You know, you like it, you don't like it, c'est la vie. It's going down. So it would be nice to see those options on Netflix cracking a little bit more. I wish I would have done a little bit more SPY today, but look, $21,000, I'm not going to cry. It's a lot of sushi. For people who know me, I love sushi. Let's observe together the options are over double now on Netflix. So let's see. I might sell out some of that options now at the 570. See if I can get 5 filled at 570. And move maybe to the SPY. Don't have a lot of SPY there. I'm buying a little bit more SPY. This thing is accelerating. This thing is accelerating. Fred, anything that you see?
Now it's strong down, very strong down. But I'm kind of expecting.
Beautiful down, you mean?
Yeah, I am. I'm short some spoos, so we trade these here.
Managing the position, guys. Those are the days where you press. It's like a poker players. There's days where you have to be income trading out of the money when the volatility is high. But when the volatility was low like this and there's an explosion of volatility like this is where you make a lot of money on the downside, guys. A lot of money on the downside. Those are that turn little accounts into big accounts, guys. You know, turn little accounts into big accounts. You know, we are improving. We are at $23,500 now. 23.8. It's pretty cool because from the first post on social media, we almost doubled. We went from $12,000 to $24,000. Pretty cool. See, I told you guys, those are the time to press. We're looking at 3335 SPX, 3335 SPX, everybody. I need to clear the charts and have a very clear view on Netflix. NASDAQ has a lot of space to crack. If we crack the 3,325 on SPX, it's going to be real nasty. I'm going to go away from the Netflix options there. I'm selling slowly but surely. How many options do I have? The phone again. See, when you have different strikes, the phone. 21 options left. 21 options. 21 options. We can look together quickly. So we have to be careful as we approach the SPX 25. We're at 24,000, 26,000, 25 coming. So here it is. I'm looking at the Netflix. The Netflix was at $236, over double. So now is the time to take some profit and move to the other 7 days out, the 395, the 385. You know, I'm moving to less size, but safer, more duration. So let me start taking some.
I got to my target here. I would start watching just a little bit because it 3,326 is what I have on the bottom side, and I get very close, but I took my profit. I had a very good profit.
Because this is where the options sells very quickly. See what I mean? So you got to be careful of that 25 SPX I told you, right? It's all about getting out of the, like me, I'm done with today's options. The one that expires today, I'm getting out of them and I'm going to move to duration. Cool stuff so far. And that doesn't bode well for next week, by the way. Not a lot of people want to go long next week. So I mean,
the room is pretty diverse room. Trade a little bit of everything. I myself trade futures, and I've made $3,000 today, but I take small size. I don't need to be greedy.
I have only 5 contract of the 285. They pulled back from 6 to 520. See, I told you the 25 SPX. Watch it carefully. They reached that 25 SPX, and they held it so far. Actually, they didn't quite reach that SPX. Let's put the volume indicator. Net seller still in command, but coming back to resistance with a 1 net buyer box here. Pretty pleased with the trading from today, guys. I have 5 contracts on the one that expires today. So here's what I'm going to do with those. I'm going to put this limit doesn't really work today, by the way, guys. Limit orders do not work well today, so be careful.
The market's moving too fast. It's just too hard to do that.
Yes, be careful of the market orders. Trying to move to longer duration. They are more expensive. So see, the SPY is coming back a little bit. They're trying to hold this 25 SPX, everybody. They're trying to. So let me make sure I have no options now that expires today. That's the key. No, no expire today. I'm reducing my delta by half now. I had delta short 11,000. Delta short now is 5,000. So I reduced my delta shorts by about 1,000, half. So I reduced the risk, increased duration. I'll show you that. So I'm feeling a little slightly safer now. And let's say where it goes till 22, open. And we'll finish the feed in about 15 minutes, everybody. Now, we are looking, I am not looking at taking any longs unless the longs goes back about 3,355 ES. You can write that down. No long, short resistance all the way unless the market comes back above 3,355. Right? And I hope this is helpful, everybody. You know, if you want more of those, make sure you hit the like buttons, comments, because we are trying to give you some value. It's live. Nobody does that live for free. Not only live, but live in front of the world on social media. This is how confident we are on what we do, the tools, how they help you here. Down arrow from red dash to red dash. Yeah, super important. Weekly here, right? Same on Netflix. You know, how much money have I done on Netflix today? $20,000. So I got, how do you call that? Vindicated, right, Fred? On Netflix.
Yeah, you get vindicated. He's been calling Netflix short for, oh my goodness, a couple weeks now, and then finally did. But I would be careful on the shorts, Mark. Look at your dailies, today's shorts. I would take care of those first. And then whatever, ends up riding rides.
Guys, this is a comfortable situation now for me because I reduced the delta by half. So this account is going to move between 19,000 and 25,000 now. From my experience of delta portfolio management. And this is key. If you want to be really good at this, you got to master portfolio management, you know, the delta, the theta. There's a right way and a wrong way to do this stuff, especially on fast market, moving markets. You know, everybody looks smart on the upside of a market. You know, you're really being tested at the top of a market. When the market starts accelerating on the downside, like September 2018 to December 2018, everybody was panicking. All the kids that were going after AMD and stuff like that, they got crushed. You know, they thought they were smart. And then now for the past 3 months, they keep on buying pullback, and they think they are smart too. And this thing works until it doesn't work. And the day it doesn't work, buying the pullback, you get hurt a lot. And today is a day buying the pullback will get you hurt. Because still have the pressure on the downside. Even the volume indicator is coming back, hooking a little bit. I need to see this resistance on the volume indicator breaking back up. You know, I need to see this blue line, minus 36 here, breaking. So all it is like they come here and they might come and resist again. Also, the key number today on SPY is 34. If we are reclaiming the 34, then they might squeeze the market one more time. I think we're doing a good job managing the short duration options this morning. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, you know, and you just have to manage a trade at the time. Those are the days, guys, that changes on small accounts your life. By the way, this $20,000 that I'm doing right now is in a small account. So I was going on TD Ameritrade. I was on TD Ameritrade early on. And the thing that you want to do that is key is this is not a video game. You know, ACH the money out of your account before I leave, you know, for the weekend. Put this money at the bank in your long-term investing account, because now you construct solid. It's not a video game that go up, that go down, that go up, that go down. You know, and that's why I like to keep the day trading account fairly small, because when I have a home run like this, you know, I take the money out, because 90% of the day trader lose money consistently. You take it out, it doesn't exist. You put it into the bank, vacation, the long-term investing in other ventures. You know, you put it for cash reserves. You know, that changes everything. So I have another account today that is up $30,000. I have not even shown you that. So look, not going to show you more than that, but look, 2 days ago, I transfer on another account on Fidelity. No, that's another account. Toss. Look, do you see the account, guys? Do you see the account growth? 100%. That, like I said before, those are life-changing, because what happened is it's like poker. You play safe, the credit spread, the iron condor, the iron butterfly, but when you are knowledgeable and you know to double accounts, small accounts, that's the proof that $28,000 has become $60,000, guys, in the past 2 days, guys. That's the proof right there, okay? And see, this is life-changing stuff. You know, not only for you, but for me, for my accounts, for my family, right? So it is
Guys,
possible.
it doesn't have to be 19, 20,000.
People think the market is rigged. Yeah, but the market is not rigged. The market,
No.
it's all about having tools, community, trading real money, real account, and knowing when to press a directional and not to press a directional and go income trading, you know. And that's it. You know, that's really what this thing is all about. Couple of stock I'm going to show you before I leave also for the weekend that I took shorts on. So let's get going. Let's do a review to help you on the account. Short BABA. So let's clear all that crap. And we are going to finalize this to help you. Short BABA, 100 shares, 220, 212. CVS, 72, 80, 71, 40. GBTC, 1040, 1233. SLV, 1694, 1731. GBTC, Netflix here, 86, 80, 1300, 40. So at the end of the day, we're finishing before I end this stream here at $21,000, which is almost $10,000 higher than what we showed you on social media, on Instagram and Facebook. So I hope those stuff helps you guys. Watch the stream when we use the full Pro Tool or the cloud like this. To me, this market will continue going down here. You know, the tools calls for those targets, 328. If we stay below the 332.5, we will go 328. Netflix calls for 378 touch. If it breaks, we go to 371 and then more. You know, we start opening the space on a lot of stuff. The market is finally realizing that this coronavirus is there to stay. It will affect a lot of companies like Apple, Tesla, people who have supply chains connected to China, stuff like this. And then you got to know the tape, read your charts properly, you know, listen to the volume indicator here. Like, I'm not fighting the volume indicator. The net sellers are still in place. The pink data are still in place. The resistance are holding perfectly. Lower high, lower low. Part of making money in the market, guys, it's to go from point A to point B with confidence, knowing your trend, your main trend, your intermediary trend, keeping runners, flipping also the expiration with the options that expire today with very high delta, flipping them for next week, increasing, lowering, expanding your delta. This is how those 100% accounts, those 100% trades are being done. This is, you make it, those type of home runs are being done if you know how to go to first bat, second bat, be obsessed with the processes, guys, not the results. When I hit a trade, I go for first base and second base, and sometimes, like the past 2 days, when I press, I see the system to open the directional with low implied volatility, a lot of complacency. Boom, I push the chips like a poker player, and bam, 100% return. I hope it was helpful. We have shared with you back to back for the past 2 days accounts that go up and account that went up double in 48 hours. Love you guys. You have a great weekend. We will do more live streams on day trading, swing trading, position trading, tax efficiency, asset protection, company, real estate a little bit. Although I am not a big real estate investor, I'll tell you how I've increased my real estate equity just buying my house without tenant, toilet, and evictions. Love you all, guys. Take care. Have a great weekend. Fred, any closing comments for everybody? And again, your likes, comments, and engagements are super appreciated, guys, if you want to see more stuff like this. Fred might leave us on closing comments.
Yes, as soon as you're done. The proof is in the pudding. You're seeing it. When I trade, you will see my charts and I will trade them live. I've traded while you guys have been talking here and Mark's been talking and explaining. I've made another $700. And it's just small moves. You don't have to make 19,000, you know. It's nice to make 1,000 a day. That's a nice living. Better than a lot of the average people. In my case, I'm retired and I'm just adding to my retirement. But us is all, take care, and just look for us. Just look for us on YouTube, and we'll be there. Okay, have a good day now.
Take care, everyone. Have a nice weekend, and hopefully this was helpful. We are now at $23,000 in net liquidation for today. But most importantly, learn stuff. Learn that when everybody told you that you lost consistently in this business, if you consistently love to lose in day trading, investing, and swing trading, then this community is not for you. We want you to help you think wealth differently with tax efficiency, asset protection, and show you it's possible. We show you that live to inspire you. Even though I have done it for 26 years, there's other guys in our community that does it with real money, real account. Those same guys will come on the feed. You'll see their face, you'll see their technique, and they'll share stuff for you to help you guys in trading, because there's never been a more exciting time to do this business. Take care and have a nice weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.